Divorce doesn't destroy men. Their beliefs do. I've seen high-performing, high-value men collapse completely. Not because of what their ex did, but because of the story they started telling themselves after. I'm Dr. Eric Eck. I'm a men's mental health physician, licensed in 14 states. I help men rebuild clarity, identity, and power after collapse, not with coping tools, but with rewriting the beliefs that sabotage them most. Today, I'll show you the top 5 beliefs that keep men stuck after divorce and how to kill them before they take your future down with them. David was a provider, gave everything, protected his family. But after the divorce, his belief changed. I must not have been enough. So he worked more, bought more, gave more. But he was exhausted because no matter what he did, it didn't change that hidden script. He thought he was rebuilding, but he was still compensating. Men don't collapse from divorce. They collapse from shame. David didn't need more hustle. He needed a new internal narrative. Here are the 5 beliefs I see most often in post-divorce collapse. First, I wasn't enough. The ex becomes the mirror. You start proving instead of leading. I have to fix everything. Guilt turns into over-functioning. You replace leadership with people-pleasing. I'll never trust again. You mistake pain for wisdom and start building walls instead of standards. I wasted my best years. You make time your enemy and sabotage your own growth with regret. I have to prove I've moved on. You build from ego, not clarity. Rebound choices, performative growth, image obsession. What you believe silently, you live loudly. These beliefs become your energy, your decisions, your identity. And if they go unchallenged, they become your life. Travis didn't believe he could trust again. He told me, "I'm done with intimacy. Women can't be trusted." So he dated casually, stayed distant, played it cool. But his body started breaking down. Anxiety, insomnia, tight chest. No peace. Because emotional shutdown always becomes physical. Travis wasn't protecting himself. He was punishing himself. Guarding your heart too tightly will crush it. What he needed wasn't isolation. It was internal safety. A life that made room for feeling again, not fear. A belief is just a pattern you repeated until it became invisible. It feels like truth, but it's just a lens, and you can change the lens. If your beliefs were built in heartbreak, they probably don't serve you in healing. So challenge them, interrupt them, rewire them. Your chapter is written by your deepest belief. You don't need a new identity. You need to delete the old lie you've been living through. Eli carried guilt for years. He blamed himself for the entire collapse. But after one coaching session, he said, "What if I wasn't broken? I was just over giving to the wrong person for too long." That one sentence shifted everything. He stopped asking, "What did I do wrong?" and started asking, "What do I believe now?" He rebuilt not from regret, but from responsibility. Not from guilt, but from grounded truth. Healing starts when guilt gives way to clarity. Eli didn't need motivation. He needed permission to believe something better. What you believe about yourself after divorce becomes the blueprint for what you build next. If the belief is shame, you'll build overcompensation. If the belief is regret, you'll build from fear. But if the belief is clarity, you'll build power. You're not who she said you were. You're not who you were at your worst. And you're not stuck unless you stay subscribed to the lie. Choose your belief carefully, because your next identity starts with it. Beliefs are the software. Identity is the result.